What is up, Top Shot Nation, and welcome to another Mint Show. Very excited for this one as we're going to be joined by New York Liberty rookie DiDi Richards, one of the best rookies in the WNBA, a defensive powerhouse, and we're just really humbled and grateful to have her here. DiDi, welcome to the show. How's it going?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great. So grateful to have you here as we're going to break down some awesome moments from the WNBA regular season. Your moment will be included in this bunch, so that's going to be extra special. Some of your teammates will be included as well. Before we jump into that, though, I'd love to just obviously it's been a crazy year to be a rookie in the WNBA, a great year to be a rookie in the WNBA. Would love to hear, obviously you mentioned star at Baylor, lived in Texas your whole life, come up to New York. What's that experience like? Must be a culture clash and a different world altogether.
Oh my God, that was the word right there. It was definitely a cultural shock. Like I came out here, everything was fast. Like you said, I'm from Texas and I grew up in Houston and moved to Waco, which it got slower. And then I jumped from Waco to New York. It was the craziest thing. And I think my biggest thing was not having parking lots and having to walk everywhere, Uber somewhere, because if you drive here, there's no spots or you're paying $1,000 to park.
I know it all too well, and have been carless ever since, because like once you're in New York, you kind of, it takes a lot. So as you look back on your rookie season, I'm curious to hear, like, what will you remember most distinctly about this year?
That it flies by, I think. I've been saying this for the last couple of days. When people ask us, it felt like I literally just got drafted yesterday. And I didn't. It's been a couple months now. And so I had so much fun. I think I'm just learning to enjoy the moment because there's a lot of moments that I feel like I let slide right at my fingers for real.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you mentioned, the draft wasn't that long ago. Season's already over. You guys made the playoffs. It was a very hard fought battle with the Mercury. For a second there, it looked like you guys were going to pull it out. Obviously the Liberty are coined as a team of the future, a team to look out for. What has you most excited about being a part of the Liberty long term?
Literally just, I don't know, like you said, I think what has me most excited right now is just being a team to look at going forward. I think just coming to a team where I can kind of set my foundation and be with the team as it's growing is a story on its own. I think when you go to college, you go to the team so you can win right away. And you don't really have a choice going to the league. You get drafted where you get drafted. And I think it's always fun to be able to build your own culture, build a different scenery for, Brooklyn, New York, just to come watch us play and get excited to see us play.
Absolutely. Obviously, you're a defensive superstar. The Liberty have one of the rising superstars of the WNBA in Sabrina. What's it like going up against her in practice, playing alongside her in games? What's that experience been like for you?
It's great. I think people thought that our personalities were going to clash, her being offensive dominated, me being defensive. But I think that's what, has grown us so close together is that we see different angles of the game. And with two brains like that, I think it kind of makes the team unstoppable in a way. But she's great. She's a competitor. I'm a competitor. So it makes practice a lot more fun.
Awesome. And I'm sure you're both getting better having to go up against each other in practice. So
Of
that's
course.
what it's all about. Okay, so now as you look ahead to year 2, you're going to be a sophomore soon enough. What are you going to be working on in the off season to really kind of improve your game and take it to the next level? Anything in particular that stands out?
Definitely. Like you said, I'm a defensive stopper, so I'm trying to focus more on the offensive side this offseason, whether that's getting my ball handling right or tightening up some mechanics on my shot, but just making everything more consistent, that I'm more of a consistent threat offensively, whether I'm coming off the bench or not. I just want to be able to compete offensively. I think I did a good job at doing that a little later in the season, but just making it to where it's all season long.
And when you say working on the technical kind of improvements in your shot, I think you're downplaying just how successful a rookie season you had. You came out, you led the WNBA among all rookies, shooting 45% from deep, and you're establishing your reputation as a 3-and-D star. So that's awesome to see, and I'm excited for what year 2 will bring.
That made me really happy.
Love it. Well, without further ado, 30 brand new moments hitting Top Shot today in this drop. Very excited for you collectors to get your hands on these moments. 75,000 packs are dropping. 30 brand new moments, once again, coming to Top Shot, including yours, DiDi. Without further ado, I'd love to break them down with you. So, studio, if we can pull up the moments. We've got some really great ones, and this one from Maisha Heinz Allen is the first one we'll be breaking down. Obviously, Maisha of the Mystics. Talk to me a little bit about her game.
It's like guarding a brick wall, literally. Like when I'm guarding her, I'm like, help, backside, because either I'm gonna like I just have to take a charge, honestly. But she knows. I think what I love most about her game is that she knows who's guarding her. You know what I mean? So if it's someone smaller, she's going to go post up. If it's someone's a little bigger, slower feet, she's going to take them outside. So I think I enjoy that most about her game.
Awesome. Moving along here, we've got another Washington Mystic and Natasha Cloud and this sweet dime.
Wow. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's some Tisha Panachero no look magic right there.
Yeah, that was actually really cute. I don't remember this moment, but that was I enjoyed that actually.
Moving along to the Sparked, we got a great block from Amanda Zowie at the very top of this moment, leading to the fast break and transition.
Yes. I remember this being all over Twitter. So like it's so perfect that this is like the perfect moment to describe her game. Like it's her defensively and then running back and getting, a transition bucket. That's so Zowie. So it's cool to see it.
Yeah, this is a 2 for right here because you get the block, you get the finish, you see her sprinting the court and no one can stop her. It's really awesome to see. Moving along to another Sparks star, Christie Toliver with this nice jumper.
Yeah, she's a dog.
Coming at the buzzer, smooth stroke.
Mm-hmm. It was real cute too. Like it was the shoulder shimmy. Did you see the shoulder shimmy turn? And it was really cute.
Yeah, a little Mamba mentality there. Nice little turn away fade, little pump of the fist, true LA fashion. Moving along, we've got one more Sparks moment to break down, and this one's from Tia Cooper.
That was, it really should have been an N1. Was that not a foul call? Like, they didn't call a foul?
I didn't see a foul call. And when you're playing defense or against someone like Tia, she's obviously got unbelievable handles. We can see it here, the killer crossover. Like, what's your mindset when you're guarding someone like her?
Literally just keeping your feet moving and not going for a ball fake. I think that was like the first thing you learn as a defender is like look at someone's belly button. They can't go nowhere without their stomach, So I think that's my biggest thing when I'm guarding someone quick like her or Courtney. Just a lot of people that literally are on the ball in the WNBA. Probably everybody. Like you just gotta know to look at their belly button.
Yeah, that's great advice. I'll be taking notes myself. Moving along here, we're going to the Atlanta Dream. We got a Monique Billings block right here.
Mm-hmm.
She's a rim protector at the finest, right?
Like that's literally what her, in 2K you got like badges. Like what you really get, hers needs to be rim protector. Like it's crazy.
That's why I love Top Shot debuts. This is a Top Shot debut at its finest because it's her in her kind of sweet spot doing what she does best. So definitely reflecting that. Moving along, we've got an Odyssey Sims layup, and this one's pretty.
Sick 'em Bears.
That's right. What's it like having seen her development over the years?
It's exciting. I mean, considering I grew up watching her at Baylor, it's so much fun to see and befriend like your fellow alumni, you know what I mean, or alumni, however you say it for females. But it's just really exciting to get to know her a little bit because at first, it seems so crazy that they're wow, they're actually human, and I think she does a good job at making me feel at home all the time that I'm talking to her.
Absolutely. And I just like that crossover package to the lefty finish.
I'm telling you.
Very smooth. Moving along here, we've got another dream moment. This one from Tiffany Hayes, and we got the handles on full display. That's tough.
That was dirty, honestly. Like, that's one of the ones you just yell ew. Like, and she should have made like a really nasty face after it, because that was nasty.
Those are the moments that when they happen, we see on Twitter, hashtag WNBA Top Shot this, and rightfully so. Very happy to bring that one to Top Shot. Moving along to the fever, we've got Kelsey Mitchell and Tiffany Mitchell. This one's from Kelsey, hitting the nice little step back jumper.
I hate that this was on my team. I'm a little upset.
Your words, not. I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna let you come to it if you wanted to.
It was a great move. But she's one of the ones where, like, you just gotta slap her on the butt and say good shot. You know what I mean? Like, she's gonna always get her shot off, and it's a great shot. So I loved it. I hate that it was on my girl. Sorry, Jazz.
Moving along to Tiffany now, and Tiffany's got the handles. And
yeah.
Lots of crossovers today, and this one's one of the finest of them all. Going baseline, nice little reverse. That's pretty unblockable right there.
Yeah, she got her body in front of her. You gotta just, but she does that, you know. She has a quick first step, so she's good about getting her body and getting into you. So that's like a pure Tiffany Mitchell highlight right there. Like, it's crazy.
Absolutely, and that little English on the ball, you can see it on the little finger roll at the end. Moving along, and we finally got into your team, and let's break down this Natasha Howard moment.
That's my girl. That's just ew. That's it. Ew. I did her hair that day too. I just want to appreciate that moment.
Hold on, let's hear a little bit more about this backstory.
Well, the last couple of games I have been doing Tashi's hair, like, because I love doing her ponytail, and I leave a couple pieces in the back, so it looks like she's doing a half up, half down look. So I just want to credit that made shot to me.
I think that's fair. It's only reasonable. Nice little high archer right there. And to do it on Jonquel Jones like that, that's what Jonquel does to everyone. So a little retribution right there.
It was definitely the footwork. You got to really salute the footwork.
Absolutely. Well, it's time, DiDi, because we've gotten to your moment, and this is going to start a string of some great rookie moments that we have. But this one, an epic layup.
Oh, that was, I don't know. This is a really funny shot because I don't know, like, that's another footwork moment though. I just want to throw that out there. Do you see the feet work and get to 2 feet? But it's okay. No foul call, ref. I forgive you.
We'll play this one a few times because that footwork is top notch, and defenders not taking your advice, not watching the belly button. You're able to slip right by. Oof, that's tough. The defense actually isn't bad. I take it back. Like,
that's a great defense. That's
just good defense, better offense.
That's one of the ones I told you just got to slap on the butt and say good shot.
Absolutely. So on a shot like that, obviously hitting the rim backboard, a little like, you know, how much of that is luck? How much of that is something that you practice every day?
That is the good old kiss from the basketball gods right there. That's one of those shots where you just say, yup. And you run back. Thank you for going in.
If you're a new Top Shot collector and you're a fan of DiDi, this is her first moment on Top Shot, and you can get it in the drop today. What an epic opportunity. So collectors, I'm jealous of you, and I'm hopeful that you're able to pull this epic rookie moment from the pack. Moving along here to another Liberty rookie. This one from Michaela Anyewere.
Yes! That's my girl, y'all. She's a shooter, sharpshooter, and rookie of the year. So, I mean, this is a great pickup on Top Shot.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Liberty have got some young stars, yourself included. This is going to be a team to watch. I'm very lucky to live within walking distance of Barclays to be able to check y'all out. Yeah, I'm again, rookie of the year, 6th overall pick. Liberty's front office doing something right, nabbing you 17th, nabbing her 6th. It seems like the building blocks for a dynasty are coming together. And the first step is making the playoffs. Y'all did that. And next year, it's picking up on that momentum with something even more. Moving along to Dallas, and we got the number 1 pick in last year's draft, Charlie Collier here.
Ooh.
She's tough.
Footwork. I'm telling you, we love a good footwork. That's my girl too. Played against each other like 3 times a year in college. So I've watched her do that multiple times.
What's it? So you're a guard, obviously. And I feel like when you were growing up, the WNBA superstars were a little bit more guard oriented. And over the past maybe 5-6 years, it's become an interior game again. I don't know if you would agree with that characterization, but have you noticed kind of return to kind of the offensive fulcrum being like a big on the court?
I don't know. I don't know how I would say this, but I think it's more going away. I think because even Charlie, she's not a normal big, she can run up and down the court, shoot threes, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it's more of a big has gone on the court or the bigs are now shooting threes and dribbling up the ball. You know what I mean? So I think the interior game is definitely underrated these days. But I mean, like you said, it's still here. And you still got BG, Charlie, Sylvia Fowle still. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say.
Okay, that's a very diplomatic answer of putting me in my place and correcting me. So I appreciate that.
No.
Moving along, we've now got the 2nd pick in the draft. This one from the Dallas Wings, Awak Kyer, and this big block at the buzzer.
Yeah, she's gonna be great. She's special for sure because she's younger as well, like younger than me actually. So and she's huge and can handle the ball as well as she can and shoot, and her touch is really well. She has great speed with her feet or whatever. So I'm excited to see what she does, honestly, in the next coming years.
So did someone say another block from a Wings star? This one from Alicia Gray is the next moment we're going to break down. Alicia's got really good defensive instincts. This one, sorry to say, came against you guys, but that's a testament to her timing, her discipline, not fouling. Sabrina's tough.
Sabrina's tough. We know that, but Alicia Gray's defense is also tough. So I mean, that was a great player against a great player, and sometimes it goes against your team. So it was a great block, though. I mean, I watched it so many times, it makes no sense. So I've dissected it a couple times, and it takes skill not to foul right there and to jump sideways instead of straight through her. So I don't know. Tip my hat off to her, literally.
Love it. And what I love about these moments on Top Shot is sometimes it's about the play. Sometimes it's about the reaction to the moment itself. So let's watch this one more time because you can see the Wings really, and not to pour salt in the wound of your team's loss, but you can really see the team coming together around Alicia here at the end of this moment. So let's watch it through one last time. Yeah, big hug, the group journey. That's awesome. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Moving along to the Seattle Storm, and this one from Jordan, Canada, is a game winner. She's tough.
That's crazy. She's fast as heck. So get close enough to her and she's going downhill, and that's exactly what she did. So that's sick because I suck at a front of the rim layup, let me tell you.
We've got some more Storm moments. This one from Katie Lou Samuelson, a deep three-pointer. She's got range.
That's crazy. I don't even remember seeing this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's what Top Shot does.
That's what Top Shot
immortalizes these moments, so you'll never forget it. And yeah, she's got range. And not just on buzzer beaters. She's got range
in general
all throughout the game.
Right, I agree.
Moving along to our next Storm moment. This one from Ezzy Magbegor, a big block. Really good recovery right there, and that's emphatic.
Yeah, actually. that did you see like the turning and everything? Like she got her on the fake clearly because she did a whole 360, but that was a great block.
Stuff. All right, moving along. Obviously, we're having just shown some storm moments. We're fully deeply entrenched in some of the top teams in the league from this season, and this one from Nafisa Collier is tough. This one is just skill, footwork, all the works on display.
She uses her fake so well. I mean, she's very patient, so it's actually really fun watching her play for that reason. Because I don't play with patience. I'm more of a like a, and so like I don't know. I really love that about her game.
It makes it tough to time, tough to defend, and she's always seemingly one step ahead of the defense.
You never know when she's gonna actually put it in the goal.
Absolutely, and really good for her to have Sylvia on the team, get to learn all of the interior moves. The Lynx are a problem. They're going to be. I think we might see some Liberty Lynx playoff matchups in the not too distant future.
The Lynx are really good. You have a point. So they're really good.
Moving along to our next Lynx player, this one from Alicia Clarendon. Good pass.
It has a beautiful pass. That's her thing, you know. She's a great passer. She's good about getting her whole team involved. That also was on my team. I'm a little upset, but hey, great. It was a great pass.
And then the last Lynx moment we've got Kayla McBride hitting the deep three. Oof. At the shot clock expiration. You pride yourself on your defense. When someone hits a deep three on you as the shot clock's expiring, how much does that just sting?
It just deflates your freaking balloon that you've been blowing up the whole 24 seconds of that dang shot clock. And I hate it. But when my team does it, I'm so excited for them. But I don't know. These are one of those shots where it's like you said, they're WNBA players. They're expected to be great. So you got to slap them on the butt and just say good freaking shot.
There you go. Now moving along, we've got one aces moment in this job. This one from Jackie Young, a big steal coming in very clutch at the end of the game off the inbound. Jackie and the aces obviously are in a big battle right now with Phoenix. Yeah. What do you, when you watch Jackie and her game, which players does she remind you of? What do you appreciate about what she brings to the table?
She really doesn't remind me of any player in the league. You know, she's her own player. She's a player that you can't find, but a player that you want on your team. She does a little bit of everything. She'll play defense. She'll bring the ball up. She'll rebound. She'll score, you know? So I think that's what I appreciate the most about her game, is she does like the stuff that no one wants to do, all the dirty work like that.
Absolutely. And the timing on this moment, this one might be my favorite from the entire drop, just with all the significance behind it. Moving along here, we've got Brianna Turner, our only Mercury moment of the season, and this one's a big one. Nice clutch layup off a nice sweet dime. Obviously, the Mercury and the Aces entrenched in a bloodbath right now. And when you watch Brianna, how does she help Phoenix run?
She's like, she plays great defense first off, and she gets them so many second chance points. I mean, that girl can't rebound, or she has a knack for offensive boards, and I think that gets them going a lot more than people can appreciate from her. So that's something I don't think goes unnoticed for sure.
Awesome. So now we're on to the last two teams, and these teams also entrenched in a bloodbath right now. Yeah. We've got the Connecticut Sun, and this moment right here from Jasmine Thomas, sweet assist, hitting her teammate in the corner for a clutch three.
I literally love Jazz. So I mean, it was a great move. Guarding her is hell, but I mean, she's fast as heck. She can find her teammates whenever she needs to. So this is the perfect highlight for her, honestly.
Love it. And obviously Connecticut ran away with the the best record in the league this year. What makes them as a collective unit so difficult to match up against?
They play such great defense. I think that's very aggravating to go against every night, first off. Second off, if a team plays as good a defense as them, it's so hard to score on them. And before you know it, you're down 20, because they're going to score with JJ and now AT, DB, Jazz, T. They have the list goes on. And I think that's what made their team so hard to play against every night.
Absolutely. Moving along here to Jonay Carrington and this layup.
Oh, that's on us too.
Sorry.
That's my girl. Did you see the hair flip?
Oh yeah, she's got it.
That's my girl right there. That's like my best friend, and that's what she does. Transition is her game.
Yeah, they get out and run pretty regularly, and this moment really encapsulates that. And credit to you like the Liberty transition defense there isn't bad per se. She just gets to her spot and beats you guys to the punch.
For sure. I tried to steal it. You saw me. I reached back there.
You reach, she teaches.
Right.
As they say. All right. Well, moving along to Dewana Bonner and this big jump shot, a momentous one. That's tough. That's just like, how do you defend that? Over the shoulder, fade away. A little Kobe, a little Dirk. Hard to pinpoint exactly who that is, but that's impossible to defend at the end of the day.
Especially being that you're a 6'4" guard, it makes it even more impossible to defend. So, I mean, that was actually great defense. That's the sad part. So, that's a great shot. Tough shot.
Absolutely. Okay, we've got two more moments. We've got three more moments. All of them coming from Chicago, the darling team of the playoffs. They're coming together, and no one has been more impressive in my eyes than Clea Copper and what she's brought to the table.
I agree with you 125%.
And then this is a sweet moment. This is a tough reverse layup in transition. You get the twofer because you get a Candace assist on it. This is what you want out of your Top Shot collection.
I agree. And it was a no look too. It was real nice. I really like this whole play. But Kai in transition is scary. You got to really just hope. You just stand there with your hands up. So it was not bad transition defense. So I mean, that's just a pure Chicago moment. And
so you agree with me? She's been a breakout star of the playoffs. Like, what has impressed you most about her game?
She's just a fighter, I think. When you watch them play, I feel like anybody watching the whole game, like the whole series versus Connecticut, you see her, and that's so crazy because she's on the court with JJ, Candace, Sloot. Although you do see Sloot and Candace and JJ, but it's Kai that's sticking out like a sore thumb, and I think I love that for her. I mean, like you said, it's a breakout playoff run for her, and I'm just hoping that it keeps going.
Absolutely. Moving along here, we've got another rookie. This one, Dana Evans, hitting the tough three-pointer. A nice little pump fake. This is what we call a high arcer.
Yeah, that's special because she, when you're smaller, you got to get that in your game, and I think that was tough. That was tough on her part because you got, like I said, you got to be patient. You got to use your fakes. You got to use all that stuff, and she did a good job at that.
Absolutely. Now, moving along to arguably the best shooter in the WNBA, Allie Quigley. She's shown up in the playoffs big time, and this one, no different. Big assist, full court. This is what when we say, a top shotable dime, this is what that is.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That was a great pass. That's crazy. I loved it. I mean, I was really hoping it was going to be one of her like running off a whole bunch of screens and hitting a crazy shot. But I think this is like adds another dimension to her game because she also is a great passer.
Absolutely. And there you have it. 30 moments. We got all 12 teams featured. This is going to be an epic drop. DiDi, thank you so much for joining us. It's been so great. And Top Shot community, congrats on snagging your pack today. again, 75,000 packs, brand new moments hidden in the ecosystem. Be sure to collect DiDi's because she's a rising star in the game, and you're going to be seeing a lot of the Liberty next year.
You know, I didn't say it. He said it, but I'm going to piggyback off of it. Thank you. No, seriously. Thank you for having me. This is exciting. I'm real grateful for y'all even reaching out to me. So thank you.